every measure that we put in place to slow down movement slows down our economy. Every curfew measure, every stay-at-home measure slows down our economy. It means that people will be out of work and out of a job, out of an income. You know, the hire purchase piles up, the electricity bill piles up, the food bill, you can't meet it, the frustration grows, and then people say the medicine is worse than the illness. So this is the balancing act. We have to figure out how to put in place measures that slow the spread, control the spread, whilst at the same time not doing irreparable damage to our economy. And that is how the government has proceeded. And I think how we have handled the BPO outbreak in one workplace facility is a good example of the government making sure that we take care of the public health risk and manage the economic fallout at the same time. There is no absolute success in either, but I think that we have found the right mix of measures to ensure that, you know, critical business can continue, but the measures to prevent an outbreak are in place. Many persons who would have criticized the government action as being, you know, unthinking of the business fallout. And then there are those who would be criticizing the government action as being unconcerned about the public health fallout. The truth is that from either way, you're in a no-win situation. If there were another outbreak, it wouldn't be the government closing the BPOs. The public outcry would be so much that the BPO operators themselves, even those who weren't affected, would have had to close. So it was important that the government stepped in front, showed leadership, and controlled the situation. And I think that is what we have done here today. So I wanted to just make a connection, connect the dots in the minds of the people watching, that we have limited resources. If there is any act that is not in keeping with the general national thrust of controlling this outbreak, this disease, this epidemic, and should there be an outbreak, it could cause a redirection of resources. So it is important that every single Jamaican, every single business, every single employee, every single employer, that we follow the recommended protocols, procedures, guidelines, and orders of the government. If we follow those, I'm certain that we will pull through this and be even stronger as a result of it.